Well, open pit copper mining has been going along East Butte's East Ridge for more than 30 years. But what is the future for Montana Resources, and how much longer can mining continue in the mining city? MTM's John Amy goes on special assignment to find out.
For 33 years, Montana Resources has been blasting, digging, and hauling away tons of rock from the Continental Pit in Butte. As the mining operations continue to chip away at the East Ridge, the town that was built on mining has to accept that there is a limit to how far it can go.
This is as far east as the Continental Mine goes. This is the border. We won't go any further east at this point. There's no plans.
The days of underground mining are long gone, and while open pit mining is much safer, it does require plenty of open space. And space is something Montana Resources is lacking.
They're tight against the interstate. On the north side, you've got the hill. To the west, you've got the Berkeley Pit. And then to the south, we actually, you got town. So pretty confined, but it's still pretty good footprint. Yeah, they have to be careful blasting. Obviously, you don't want to be raining rocks on the interstate.
Yet Montana Resources officials are confident they've got another 30 years of life in the mine. Here on the digging's east site, they are moving 100,000 tons of earth a day.
Currently we're mining all waste, and the waste is used to develop our dam, the tailings dam impoundment. And then as we get into ore, which we expect to be to ore in about 2 years, about 2020, we'll be into a considerable amount of ore, and that's when that material will go to the concentrator.
I'm at the highest point of Montana Resources. The DE site here is over 6,200 feet above sea level, and that east wall behind me is the very limit to the mine. But why are they so confident that they've got another 30 years of mining here? Well, because I'm standing over an ore body that's estimated at more than 300 million tons.
We're mining for the future here, John. We hope to hit ore in a couple of years. It's going to be some high-grade ore. About twice as rich of a copper ore body is what we're currently mining, which is going to help us blend with our moly that's in the lower part of the mine. And, we should be able to keep mining for 30 plus years. That's the goal. That's what we're doing up here.
Having a rich ore body will help in that goal. But another factor is copper prices, which are currently high. Experts speculate that the future of copper is solid.
People want an electric car. That's great. There's 21 pounds of copper in an electric car. So as people want new electronics, there's always that need for copper. If, we get some of the infrastructure money released from the feds or the state, that means steel, that means construction of roads and bridges.
Mining may cease in Butte, and again, it's a long ways from now. It's hard to say when it will ever come to an end. But I don't like to think in those terms, John. I like to think that we got a positive outlook, we've got good prices, we got great safety going on, and you never know what's under Butte, Montana. We are the richest hill on earth. There's more drilling that can be done. You never say never in Butte. A lot of copper still in this town.
And the mining city will keep digging for it. On special assignment, John Amy, MTN News in Butte.
Right now, Montana Resources employs about 350 people, and that number should stay consistent as they move into the future.